What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and we are in the Fiji Islands today. A place that I have never been to in flight sim, ever. I don't think there's ever been a time that I have flown to or in the Fiji Islands. I've heard about it. I've always seen Fiji Airways and liveries on various planes like the 737 MAX, which we are in today, and the 787 as well. And I kind of understand now why such a small airline has a 787, because they are very far from the entire world. We are in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Yep, the South Pacific Ocean. Probably 1,000 miles. I don't know, maybe like quite a few miles away, like hundreds, maybe thousands of miles away from Australia, away from New Zealand, away from Papua New Guinea. Like, we're out here in the middle of nowhere. We're about 700, 800 miles, or it might be 1,000. No, we're 5 hours. I think we're 5 or 6 hours south of Honolulu, Hawaii. So we out here. But I'm happy to be here. We got some pretty cool free scenery that you can get off flightsim.to. Links are in the description for the one we're at right now. So pretty cool. There's quite a few of the Fiji Islands covered in freeware scenery. And I was actually surprised to see there's actually a payware scenery for one of the main Fiji Islands. And I don't know how to pronounce any of them, so I'm not even going to try. But yeah, looking forward to it. I don't really know what to expect. I've not pre-flown this route. I just made sure the plane worked, made sure the scenery worked. Other than that, we're gonna just kind of, it's my first time, it might be your first time. I really doubt any of you guys in chat have probably, I really doubt anybody in chat has really been to any of these locations. I don't know, I don't know. What the heck? Is that a dream lifter? Is that a real person? Was that AI? What is that doing here? Anyways, yeah, so we're here. I'll tell you guys the identifier. We are at November Sierra Foxtrot Alpha. That's NSFA. Faleolo International. Samoa, I guess is what this place is called. And we're flying to oh, I thought we were in Fiji Islands already. So we're in Samoa. Okay, this is a different place, a different country. Wow, looking at the map, and apparently there's a lot of countries. Like the United States apparently, I guess, owns this land in Samoa. Didn't know that. France has some random islands they own out of here. I don't know who Tonga is. And then we have the Fiji Islands, which is where we're going to. So hopefully the weather's nice enough so we can see the water and the ground and everything on the way in. So looking forward to that. So we're flying into the Fiji Islands. We're not currently in the Fiji Islands, so I was corrected by that. Anyways, looking forward to it. Should be fun. We talked about this in our last stream. That we're going to be trying out the 737 MAX by iFly, and I am looking forward to it. I have not flown this plane, and it has to be like 6 months. I don't know. It's been a very, very long time. So I'm looking forward to getting into it and flying it and hearing it and just experiencing it again. Like, that's the cool thing about, I guess if you don't fly certain planes for a long time, when you do fly them, it's almost like you just got a brand new plane. It's kind of cool. It's like you get to experience the same plane for the first time multiple times. Anyways, this music makes you feel multiple ways. Welcome to the stream, Texas. Welcome back, man. USMCFI, good to see you. Grumpy Gamer, welcome to the stream, good to see you as well. Mega Smitty is in the house. Thank you, man, for showing up and hanging out with us. Monorific Quarter Block is in the house. Good to see you as well, man. Let's say Ryan 4542. What's up? Love seeing the videos from Fiji. Enjoy the flight. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. All right, let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. Let me go ahead and fix the camera here. That dream liver is definitely somebody, because he would have taken off by now. Let's see. So we are on VATSIM technically. We're using all the multiplayers. We're using all the multiplayers, so plenty of options if you want to come through. If you want to come and experience something new, you could do so. But as I always say, if you can't fly with us, you don't want to fly with us, there's always a window seat for you. And baby, the window seats look nice in this plane. Just you wait and see. Just you wait and see. All right, let's hop back into the flight, Dizek. Yes, sir. Oh, where's my EFB? Uh-oh. Is that a... Huh? I'm supposed to have an EFB here. Is that a bug? Is there a click spot to spawn in the EFB? Are we already starting on a bad foot here? JR watching 2 days in a row. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Sarah, or sorry, that's Sarah's. SAR. Helly is in the dreamer. That's funny. I think I'm gonna restart the plane. I'm gonna like just restart the flight and see if we can get that, because the EFB is supposed to be there. We kind of need that for quite a few reasons. You know what's in the ocean? The Navy. Scrambling. Sounds good, bro. I'll see you soon. Alright, plane is here. We're in walk around mode. Beautiful. Look at these gorgeous engines, man. I love the Max engines. I love the way the engine fans are shaped, and it's just, I just love the engines on this thing. I really do. Alright, into the flight deck. See if our EFB is there. It is not. What in the world? Huh. Alright, well, I guess we gotta go back to main menu and try that again. What's up, Simplify? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Chris Cross watching from Aruba. Where is that? I'm honest. Like, where is Aruba? It sounds like a great place to be. I know it's tropical. Let's see. Let me go Google my map and take a look and see if where is Aruba? Oh, well, that's where Aruba is. So you're not far from Curaçao. Just north of. Is that considered to be South America, or are you Caribbean? I don't know. Anyways, so Aruba, for those in the chat who don't know where it is right over here. Is this you? It's like a tiny island out here somewhere. I don't know, you can't even, is it, or is it this? Might be this. Might be Aruba right there, I think. Yeah, it is Aruba. Alright, man, enjoy. If you're flying to Aruba or you're actually in Aruba in real life, I'm not sure, but sounds good, man. Alright, let's go to November. Sierra Foxtrot Alpha Faliolo. And hopefully our plane will spawn correctly. There's a few people here. There's Texas. I see you, bruh. Simplify, what's up, man? Yep, you guys have now been spotted. I now officially know that you're here. You can't hide anymore. I see you on the world map. It is 3 o'clock local time. We're flying real time. I love flying in areas like this because we stream so late, you know, that all of the United States is dark real time. UK is dark real time. But you know, Asia, Africa, Japan, Australia, there's light there. And here in the Pacific. Okay, I don't know what's up with the EFB. Chat, help me out. Has anybody else ever seen this issue before? Like, I was just in this plane testing it earlier, and I had no problem. Donaldson, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. You're in the Caribbean, part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Okay. You're in a Jetson over the grass, going to watch you take off. Sounds good, man. Hopefully we get to take off. Jay Kurt, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, we're gonna do our best today. Looking forward to. We're already running to our first technical issue, and I don't know what. There's got to be a. Is there a keybind thing? Like, look at this. All of my APU switches are like. Oh no, is this like a WASM crash or something? This might be a WASM crash. Yeah, all of my switches are in the wrong position. This looks like a WASM crash to me. This looks like a WASM crash. I can't start the engine. I can't start anything. Wow. My luck. My luck. Everything worked perfectly fine until I hit the big red button and said go live. Oh, good. Oh, well. We will restart the sim. It is what it is. At least it happened early. We got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and just kill it. We'll restart. And the good thing is I'm really liking this music. His music is calming me back down. It's like, you know what? You could do anything to me right now. I'm like, all right, whatever. All right, we'll restart. I guess I'll use this opportunity to promote Flight Sim Expo coming up in June. It's not too late to buy your tickets for the expo and your tickets to fly out to Flight Sim Expo in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Looking forward to it. Hope to see you guys in person. If you've never been to an expo before, I cannot recommend it enough. Ask anybody in chat who have been to an expo before, and they will tell you, you got to come to the expo. You gotta come. So hopefully I get to see some of you guys who are in the chat. If you do decide to go, let me know. Seriously, let me know. Reach out either in DMs or even in chat. Probably DMs be better because I'm gonna forget in chat. But yeah, reach out to me in any way though. Let me know that you're gonna be there, and we'll see if we can say what's up. And even if you don't say hey, you don't tell me ahead of time. Just if you see me at Expo, I don't care how busy I look. If you see me in Expo, come by, say hi, give me a handshake. Let's take a picture. Is the iFly app running? I don't know. It's supposed to do that automatically. What is a WASM crash? Basically, WASM is like the magic that makes many of these planes operate. That's running in the background. Sometimes certain planes, it will crash. So you won't see it. Like it's not you can't see the crash. The plane still spawns. You can still see everything. It's just none of the systems work because they're all built within the WASM, right? And so I think WASM stands for Web Assembly something, but it's just a whole like developer thing. What's up, OG Bone? Welcome to the stream. Atlas Skylines Club. What a dope name. What do you do? Can I ask you, Atlas? Like, who are you? You sound important. You sound important. The Atlas Skylines Club. Whatever club that is, I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of that club. Haven't used it yet. Haven't used what? You just bought the Max or what? Is there a good Cessna 172 in the sim instead of the G1000? Where there, if you have the, I think either, is it the Premium Deluxe Edition? If you have one of the higher editions of Microsoft Flight Sim, and you might be able to buy it separately now, but there is a Steam Gauge variant of the C172 in Microsoft Flight Sim 24. If you don't have that, if you don't have access to that, you may be able to buy it in the marketplace. I don't know if that particular version is available. Outside of that, no. But there is good news, very, very good news. Before the end of the year, a amazing developer who goes by the name of A2A Simulations is developing a really good Cessna 172. I cannot freaking wait. But in the meantime, I would recommend you buy their Piper Comanche that they have right now, because that will tell you, that'll give you an idea of what to look forward to with the 172. I am very happy about that. We posted a whole podcast video about us hoping and wish listing for a study level type Cessna 172 for Microsoft Flight Sim, and literally days later, not because of us, but just like days later, just happened to be that this developer posted a roadmap and a 172 was on that roadmap for this year. So I'm very happy and excited about that personally. PNG is releasing a 747-100. Yes, I think so. Or what? I'm not sure what variant, but it's an old 747. You bought a 5-minute slot on the stage. Funny story, my friend and I are letting others know about our VA. It will be a 2-minute video with us talking for 3 minutes. Won't shout it out all here. Oh, nice. That's cool, Texas. That's dope. That's really cool, man. Looking forward to hearing about your VA. All right, let's see. Hopefully it works now. What in the... Bro, I already started the sim and everything. All right, hold on. Let's see. So you guys were saying, is my iFly app open? And let's see. I don't know. It should be. It usually just opens automatically. Like it's supposed to just be running, I thought, in the background. But let me iFly Max plugin. You do play Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, planning on starting a Microsoft Flight Sim 24 community. Nice, man. That sounds good. Well, good luck, bro. There's definitely plenty of flight simmers looking for a community. This is so weird. I promise you guys, before, like, I loaded the plane and everything earlier, like, what, an hour ago? And it just worked. And now it's just not. And I have, this is, if you've never flight simmed, Again, I'll keep plugging the podcast and we keep talking about these things, but this is what we talked about in one of our episodes. Like, one day you open the flight sim, you have changed nothing, and it just doesn't work. What's up, James? Welcome to the stream, bro. Check my Discord DM. Okay. I got a DM from Texas. Oh, here you go. Where's my EFB? Fixed. If it remains missing, check the iFly plugin is running, restart the simulator, or reinstall via... I'm not reinstalling this. We were flying something else before I reinstalled this plane. We might have to fly the PMDG. Let me see if I can watch this without it playing audio and watching freaking ads. Great. Sorry guys for the delay. Okay, there's no subtitles on this. Wait, why is he in the PMDG? No, I'm not flying a PMDG. Am I? Is this the PMDG? No, this is the iFly. No, this is a PMDG plane. I need the iFly fix. This is not gonna help me. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, my iFly app is running now. Let's just hit restart and see what happens. No, you're good, bro. You're good. Thanks for trying to help. Oh, yours seems to see if I sent a new profile for 7372 for the Moza. Nice. I'll try it out next time. Alright, let's see. No EFP? EFP, no EFP? Bro, what is going on? Let me see. It should pop up if you open the plugin. If it remains missing, check the iFly plugin, running, restart, simulator, reinstall the iFly to fix blah, blah. What up, Jared? Welcome to the stream. DMV, what's up? Welcome back. PMDG made a max? No, they have not. No, they have not. This is the iFly max. I'll tell you what's working is the outside view. Okay, alright, so let's try this. So the iFly plugin, is it running? What is this? Is this the iFly plugin? That's not the iFly plugin. Let me see, iFly Max plugin. No. Open. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, it is orange, Chris. Yeah. Yeah, I opened the orange iFly app manually just now. It didn't really do anything. I clicked on it and it just... I didn't see anything pop up or anything. This is so weird. Like, it's so weird. I've not restarted my computer. I've not done anything. What if I open it? What if I open up the iFly manager? Would that make a difference? Is there an update that I'm missing? Let's see, close plugin. Let me see if I force to close it if it's open. I don't know. Right. The iFly plugin was detected and closed. Open iFly plugin. Oh, things are happening. I heard clicking. I heard clicking. There it is. And I didn't have to restart the plane. Everything is still in the wrong position. That's not a problem. I can fix that. Let's hit restart again. There was an update, but like a month and a half ago. I don't remember if I think I'm up to date. Oh, let's say we got help though. All right, I think we're good now, guys. I think we're good. I think. No, what the heck? So I restart the plane and everything. Okay, all right. Well, now I gotta do it again. All right, so I guess I didn't have to restart. Restarting broke it again. So iFly Max plugin. If I run it as administrator, let's try that. All right, there we go. I have to leave this open. Like I never have this open. This is so weird. You guys can't see it on your screen, but it's like a window, a little white window. It says iFly plugin, and I guess when I X'd out of it, it closed it. I don't know. I'm just gonna minimize it then. All right. Let's see if things work now. Let's see if like we can get power. All right. So EFB is working. Wow, all my switches are wrong. This is gonna really test my 737 knowledge. So without further ado, before anything else breaks, it only took us almost 30 minutes to get this going. That's all good though. We'll get the sounds turned up for the max. Hopefully the sounds are working, and we'll get the music turned down. And finally, guys, welcome aboard. Thank you guys for joining. And sorry for the delay. Had a bit of a maintenance issue. We'll say that. We'll blame the maintenance guy. Let's go up top, and we'll get our battery turned off. All right, bet. Let's get, I think on the system page, we can go to sim menu, ground support, and we'll grab the the GPU, as well as the air conditioning. We'll set that. We should now have ground power, so we'll turn it on. There we go. All right, window heat's all gonna come on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll go ahead and kind of load up in our EFB. We'll also get GSX started with boarding. So request boarding. Boarding requested. Thank you very much. We might have to open doors for them. I'm not sure. We shall see. Anyways, let's go back and back again and back again. So we'll go to initialize flights, payload and performance. We'll go over to the weight and balance screen and we'll put in our numbers from SimBrief. We are FIJI 116 tonight, carrying 7,933 kilos of fuel. Yes, we are in kilos. We should have been in kilos last night as well. Actually, completely forgot. Yeah, go ahead and connect the tug. That's fine. Let's do crew and everything. Sounds good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. All right, total fuel. We need 5933. So 5933, and enter. Next up, passengers. We have 178 on board today. That is a full flight. Wow. A lot of people out here in the Fiji Islands. As far as cargo, we have 2,800 kilos, which I'm going to divide by 2. So 1,400 in the front, 1,400 in the back. 1400. And usually in real life, you would put like the majority of the cargo in the front and less cargo in the back for weight and balance purposes, because you don't want a lot of cargo in the back weighing the back of the aircraft down. The back of the aircraft is already very heavy because of the tail and things. So all right, I'll go ahead and set payload, and I think we hit set fuel already, didn't we? No, set fuel. That's done and complete. There we go. That's going to bring us to our weight and balance screen, which we will fill out here in just a little bit. Everything seems to be working, coming to life. It's pretty interesting how the plane is really just a shell of a 3D model until you turn on that iFly plugin. That's really interesting, honestly. Really interesting. All right, let's continue. We'll get the forward pump turned on. Let's just kind of go through our entire flow, because a lot of things seem to be in the wrong position. We also need to get our INS to nav. There we go. Get that started. Just kind of look around, make sure, because again, a lot of buttons were in the wrong place earlier. If you guys see anything that's supposed to be on that I didn't turn on, let me know. Or you could just not tell me and hope for the worst. Up to you how you want to handle that. Off. I think these are good. Yep, those are center. That's all good. I think these are supposed to be on. Cabin utilities. Standby power. UGen. Ground power is on. Alright. Now going through the center. You put a little light on here if we want. Equipment cooling is in norm. Emergency lights down to arm. That's the middle position. That's good. Next to our window heat section. Probe heater stayed off. Anti-ice stays off. Hydraulic pumps will stay off. That's good. Next side. All these are pointed upwards. Packs off. We are not on APU yet. We'll turn it on later. And we'll be cruising at 38,000 feet. So we'll set our flight altitude to 38,000 feet for pressurization purposes. We are sea level here on the island of whatever this is in Samoa. This is this Samoan island. This is probably where the rock is from. I'm gonna guess that's where the rock is from, this island. All right, so overhead looks good to me. I'll check chat in a bit and we can confirm that. All right, over to our FMC. Position initialization. We are in, as I said, November, Sierra, Foxtrot, Alpha. How many in chat? A show of hands. Hands emojis. How many of you have actually ever been like flown to any of the Fiji Islands before? Or Samoa? Like, how many have you actually been out here? Alright, that's good. Let's go to a route page. We'll go to flight plan request. That's going to import our flight plan from dispatch. It'll be good to go there. What's up, Amsterdam 020? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Jared in the air. If I didn't say hi to you already, what's up, man? I can't remember if I said hi. I forgot already. Jay Kurt says I missed his chat. What did he say? Let's see. I got kind of ocupado. A320. That's what you're asking for. Which one? Phoenix? FS Labs? Tolus? Gene or Sean says I tried flying the sim today. Nothing was working at all. I had to uninstall the game, then install it back. Dang, that sucks. That sucks. Alright, load. A330? Oh, that's what you're asking for. I assume that'd be the default one. I'm not against that. I haven't flown that plane in a long time. Came for the flight, stay for the show. Sometimes it'd be that way. Yes, Captain Shark, it was indeed the app. For whatever reason, the app did not load. Normally, when you choose the iFly, when you choose the aircraft, it just automatically should start the iFly app in the background without you even knowing. That's the way it's supposed to work. But for whatever reason, today, it didn't want to do it that way. All right, so departure arrival. We are expecting, we should have ATC. Hold on, let's get a, is this place uncontrolled? I think it is. I think it's a tower. Let me see, is this place uncontrolled? It looks like it. Looks like it's uncontrolled. So we wouldn't have to get IFR from anybody. Guess we could still get IFR with, it might be a tower here. I have a tower frequency here for some reason. I don't know, the ATIS or ATC situation out here is a bit weird. It is a pretty niche place, so I wouldn't be surprised if they only had a tower, no ground, no clearance, nothing like that. But per our flight plan, though, we're expecting runway 08. And it is going to be the Uvu 1 something departure. Let's go take care of that. I think it's X-ray. No, Romeo. There it is. And that's it. Back to index. We'll put our arrival in now. Get it out of the way. We have no arrival. Just an approach. No arrival, just an approach. And I'm going to go ahead and choose... I guess we'll just fly straight in. I don't know, there's really no approach in our favor unless we do a circle to land type thing, which sounds kind of fun, actually. I think I may do that. Do the RNAV from Matki. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, no arrival, RNAV. What runway was that? Runway 20? Was it Romeo? RNAV Romeo? Yep, RNAV Romeo. Runway 20. No transition, I guess. Oh, NN will be a transition. And that's good. Alright, order routes, activate, execute. Done with that. Order performance initialization. And we'll go ahead and put these numbers in now. So put our zero fuel weights in here. Our reserves. Which I usually just put 2.0 for about 2,000 pounds reserve. It does vary, but I just kind of defaulted that way. It's only sensing 5.9 kilograms. I can't remember it's kilograms, so I guess that is right. Yep, that's right. We can put that 5.9 to confirm that. We haven't used it because we're not on APU. Remember, APU burns fuel. We're using ground power right now, so we're on the airport's dime right now. Cruise winds and whatnot. That's gonna be 277/13. 277/13. And then ISA dev will be +9. Is that gonna say plus or minus? Yeah, there we go. That's good. Execute that. Over to N1 limit, which will do no derate, and then take off. We'll now go and jump over to our EFB. We'll import all our FMC data. So that's going to put our runway in here, all of our winds and everything. And then we'll go ahead and just say, hey, we want to use flaps 5 for takeoff. AC will be on, and the anti-ice will be off. We'll hit calculate. That'll give us our final numbers down here. So flaps 5, trim 5.04, and so on. We don't really have to use that, but it is there. All right, so over here we'll put 5 for flaps. CG is going to be 23.8, 5.03, 137, 139, 150 is our final V speeds, unless they change our runway. All right, let's go ahead and call for IFR. Assuming I can do that with tower, we'll see. I'm not sure how Say Intentions is going to handle it out here. Like, this is a very unique location that I don't know that many people fly to. So, all right, let's call it up. We are FIJI 116, and we're on the wrong frequency. Oh, we're on the right frequency, 118.1. Let's see what's up. I don't know the name of this place. Faleolo. Okay, that might be it. I don't know. Faleolo. Chick-fil-A-olo. Yeah, that's how. Chick-fil-A-olo. Faleolo, got it. Faleolo Tower, FIJI 116, IFR 2, November, Foxtrot, November. Because I don't know how to say that place either. I think it's 90.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Oh look, a little helicopter flying by. Are they loading us? Is that happening right now? Okay, good. Alright, I think we gotta open some. Oh, the doors are open. Yeah, the doors are open.
FIJI 116, Faleolo Tower, cleared to Nadi via the Ubuti 1 Quebec departure, then as filed. Runway 26, initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 125.39er, squawk 3755.
4,000. Alright, so that's sets. Okay, so I actually pronounced it right. Well, at least I pronounced it like how he pronounced it. FIJI 116 cleared to Nadi. Yeah, Nadi via the Uvu 1 Quebec departure, then filed runway 26. Initial climb 4,000, departure on 12539, and we'll squawk 3755 FIJI 116.
FIJI 116, read back correct.
Nice. Faleolo. Phonics. Yes, sir. Hey, do you and XP72 plan on interviewing another LR employee sometime? Laminar employee? Yeah, we want to do a follow-up to our last one with probably the same guy. The only island I've been to in real life is Puerto Rico. It's not the only one I've been to, but it's one of them. Wrong side. Simulation. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope all is well. Wanted to drop by and say hello and obviously punch the fire out of that like button. Thank you, man. Chick-fil-A Tower. All right. Let's go. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's get the APU started. We're about ready to go, guys. All right, so APU's coming up. APU start. And I want to take a listen to that. Yo, Keith. Seriously, I'm not even being sarcastic right now. Congratulations. That is tough. We all need to give a hand clap to Keith. He says that he refrained from buying any new 737 variant during the long wait for the 700 update. So for you, bro, that update is gonna be completely worth it. Yeah, good job. That's not easy to do. It's very easy to like you just wanna fly a 737. You know what I mean? Or just like the hype train is really hard to not get stuck on. You know what I mean? All right, so our speeds are 150. So we'll put 150 here on the speed. They got us at 4,000. He said runway
Tower. Good afternoon, American 7709er.
Who is that? There's people here.
1008. Request IFR clearance to Nandi.
077.
Clearance on request. You're number 1.
Alright, has 077.
Clear to Nandi via route 21 Romeo departure. Climb and maintain 4,000. Departure on 125.39er. Score 2713 and departure runway 8 American 7709er.
American. Bro, I love it. I love the fact, like, this is what I love about Flight Sim is that we've, like, you think you're the only person to ever fly somewhere? Nope. People been there, done that. People have been there and done that. All right, what's the weather real quick so I can get my barrels set up? And we're almost ready to go. I think the APU is on. We see the packs on. Ooh, auto. Yep. And that's good. And bleed. Now we have air in the cockpit. Beautiful. Alright, and what was the other thing I was going to do? Oh, I forgot. Oh, weather. Weather. Is there there's no weather radar here. That's helpful. Where do I get the weather from? There's no weather here. Is there an ATIS? Is there an ASOS? Oh, there is no weather. There's no way to get weather on this island. They don't believe in the weather. It's like, hey, the waves. It's the waves, man. We just do the waves. We just go by the waves. All right. Well. We'll figure it out later, I guess. We'll just leave it as standard. Other than that, though, APU is on. We are basically ready for push, I think. Let's do a final few checks here. Transponders transponding. We'll get our flight directors on left and right. 1 time. 2 times. Q&H is not set, but that's okay. Autopilot is good. 1, 2, 3. Ground power, let's go ahead and get that closed and the doors shut as well. So go back here and get all that handled as soon as I find the page. Sim menu. Alright, flight attendants, we are finished with boarding. You can go ahead and close the doors and arm them and stand by for all call. Alright, close.
The doors. Ensure all belts and cables are clear from the door frame. Pull the door in firmly until the latches engage.
Oh, that sounded good. That door close sound was amazing.
Once done, you can
left entry, close. Okay. Alright, back that way. Any more doors open? They're all closed. And ground support. We no longer need the ground power or the air. Alright, good. Let's go and remove the chocks as well. I think our parking brake is on. It is. And set. What's on the next page? Nothing important. Alright, cool. We're good to go. Alright, back. And back. And get the last few things. We get our beacon light on and all that. So first, our fuel pumps are going to all come on. So on the left and the 2 on the right. We'll get our hydraulic pumps turned on. We'll get our anti-collision lights turned on. That's our beacon light. Seatbelt signs on. There we go. Transponder is transponding. It's going to be a very short taxi, I think. Based on my chart, we're departing runway... Oh, are we back taxiing? Ooh, we might be back taxiing. Yeah, we are back taxiing. Alright. That being said, we still got to get everything going, though, so... Alright, TARA, good to go. Alright, we are ready for a push and start. Where is G.Sex at?
Locking gear.
Filiolo, tower, sorry. Fiji 116 is ready for push and start. My God, I cannot remember how to pronounce it. Chick-fil-A Olo. That's Filet Olo. That's easy.
Push and start approved. Face north.
All right, push and start. Push and start. Approve. Facing north. Fiji 116. Filet Olo. That's it. Filet Olo. Like filet and YOLO. Put Chick-fil-A and YOLO together. Filet Olo. That's how I'm gonna remember it. That's easy. Filet Olo. Filet YOLO. Filet Olo. You're missing your chats. I'm sorry. I'm kind of busy, Jay Kurt. I'm trying to get the plane going. All right, we're gonna go push back facing north. Is that what he said? Yeah, north, which would just be basically facing the other way. We probably want to go facing. Yeah, there we go. Face 180-degree turn facing north. So I have a custom GSX profile for this airport. So I'm really interested in how they do this push. So we're gonna pay close attention to that.
Release parking brakes.
All right, brakes release. Gonna push facing north. Come on.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Come on now.
Start at will.
There we go. Freaked out for a second. All right, we're pushing. Look at that wing view. Whew. Ooh, look at that wing view. Look at that ocean. Look at that ocean out there. Gorgeous. All right, we're gonna hold off from starting until so we get clear. We'll do a wing walking cam. Or actually, I have this other camera. Yeah. There's no ATIS out here. This airport does not have an ATIS. Yep, we're finally moving. Is that as far as we're gonna go? Is that the whole push? Is that it? Nope, we're still going. We're still going. I always love seeing these really interesting pushback operations. If you guys don't know, I used to be a pushback driver, and I don't know, I kind of geek out on the special pushback ops, because there's some tough pushes when you have a small airport with a very tight apron or ramp area. It can be pretty tricky getting planes where they want to be. Yep, that's a 180-degree push right there they just did. Wow, and so then we're gonna start our engines and literally blast the entire ramp behind us. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, brakes. Set. All right, let's go ahead and start the engines, guys. So starting engines, start with the right side. Packs can come off. Left, right. ISO valve can stay on the open. And we go ground on the right engine and take a listen. We are waiting for this motoring to continue to complete here. Maybe we'll get the real start.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, there it is. Motoring is complete. Wait for the whale. There it is. Ugh. Love the Max. Love the Max's starting sequence. We have a good start on engine too. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, right pack to auto. ISO valve to closed. Oh, sorry, is it open? No, it's closed. And then we'll start engine one. So it was actually windmilling before, now it's actually slowing down. It's been the opposite direction that it was going. I'll talk about that in a little bit, Keith. The Sim Update 5 update. We'll talk about that when we get in the air. Alright, we're still motoring. And it's complete. There we go. I don't know. My flight attendants didn't do the safety briefing. There it is. Beautiful. Good start. Good start. Alright, packs all gonna come back to auto. ISO valve as well. Left and right gen. No center pump fuel needed. Probe heats can come on. Nice. Let's see. APU bleed coming off. APU to start. Sorry, what am I doing? APU to off, my bad. And then we'll go check our recall warnings. I got a flight control warning. I don't know why. Don't know why I have a flight control warning. We'll clear it though. Hopefully it's okay. Alright, auto brake RTO. We are almost ready to go, guys. The wait is almost over. Sorry for the long delay. The technical difficulties followed by my I'm just slow at this. Alright, let's go flaps. I guess that's why there's only a tower controller, because I mean there's basically no taxiway. It's like there's the ramp and then there's the runway. Alright, is that too much flaps? It is, it's 10. I want 5. Our trim is 502. That looks good. Nice. Alright, let's get the taxi lights on. We're ready to taxi, guys. And with the strobe lights on as well. Flight attendant seats to take off. Okay, let's talk to tower.
FIJI 116, you are cleared for push and start. Make sure to check your engine parameters and ensure everything is set for a smooth departure.
What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Filet Olo. Filet Olo tower. FIJI 116, holding short of the runway. Ready for departure. Or back taxi. Whichever.
FIJI 116, runway 26, winds calm.
Oh,
clear to
26.
takeoff.
Oh, so we're using 26. Alright, runway 26, clear to takeoff. FIJI 116. Sweet. I thought we were using 08, but we're using 26. So we'll go ahead and taxi over there. Hopefully the track IR is working. We're not really in a good position to get to 26. I'll see if I can flip it to the right. Take a tight turn to the right here. Alright, Mr. Dreamlifter, I'm gonna need you to take off. I'm gonna need some runway. Pretty cool little free airport. Like, I want to say it's in the middle of nowhere, but I guess it's popular in its own way, right? Airlines fly here in real life. They got like 5 gates. So, I think there's... Oh, I don't know if they fly from here. I think the place we're flying to is like the main connecting place. And then they go to like Auckland, New Zealand, Australia, China, various places. I think the main airlines that fly out of here are Virgin Australia and Fiji. Alright, so wait for this trim lift to get out of the way, and then we'll go.
Approaching runway 26.
Lights on. Alright, runway's clear. Alright, wind's nice and calm. Got some nice boats out there. Looking forward to seeing the departure, like seeing if the water looks special at all. Alright guys, we're approaching the runway. Drop those airplane emojis in the chat for departure today. And we'll say a big thank you for everyone who joined us today. And thanks for flying Fiji Airways on our trip to Nadi International. Okay, auto throttle's gonna come on to armed. There we go, LNF.
Runway 26.
We use heading mode here.
Remaining 9,500 feet.
Should have did this earlier. We use heading mode first. Heading select armed. Speed's good. I have a warning on my FMS. I'm using reserve fuel. Wait, that doesn't look. Yeah. I think we're good. We're good. I keep looking at these numbers. Like, wait, 2,000 pounds? No, that's actually kilos. We're good. We're good. All right, guys, let's get into it. We'll go 4% on the throttle. Engine continuous, by the way. And let's get ready for Toga. To the side. Ready? Toga. Oh yeah. Airspeed is alive. There's 80 knots.
That's excellent news. Good evening, Faleolo Tower, Hawaiian 6875. This is IFR to Broward and ready to copy clearance.
Clearance on request.
You're up.
You're number 1. Cleared to Rarotonga via the Planet 1 Quebec departure.
What a
then
view.
as filed. Runway
Oh my god, I did not know it was gonna look that sick.
4,000 departure on 125.39.
Oh my god, chase plane
3326.
for the dub. I don't even want to go in a cockpit, but I got to.
Contact departure on
Flaps up.
125.39.
Alright, let's go get some speed here.
Switching to departure on 125.39.
We'll go heading select. Yep, autopilot, and level change.
Departure. FIJI 116. Good afternoon. Climbing through 2,000 pad.
FIJI 116, Faleolo departure, radar contact, climb flight level 380.
Oh, nice. Up 380.
Climbing flight level 380. FIJI 116.
There's 380, VNAV, on. Let's go direct to whatever's nearest to us. Let's go to YouTube. Go here.
FIJI 116, contact Auckland Oceanic on 136.59, a squawk 2000.
LNF. Where's VNAV at? There it is. There it is. Alright, beautiful. Let's go look at the view here. From missing out right now. Oh, look at that.
FIJI 116. Good afternoon. Climbing through 4500 for flight level 380.
FIJI 116, Auckland Oceanic identified. Good afternoon.
Bro, that's a screenshot right there. Look at that. That's a screenshot. That's a postcard. Wow. Wow, the view. Notice how we're getting 0 stutters today, by the way. Man, what a departure. Sheesh. That's the tough thing about flying airliners, is that, especially when you're dealing with ATC and stuff, it's kind of hard to actually enjoy the departure sometimes, or arrival, because you're so heads down, you know, controlling the autopilot, doing radios, things like that. But my goodness. I want to see if we can see that again. Today's flight will be pretty much all over water, by the way. We are hopping between islands. So, but yeah, that island over there, that looked pretty sick. So that's where we came from, right over there. Considered, I guess, the Samoan Islands. I'm not sure if that's all of the Samoan Islands, but it was one of the Samoan Islands. Pretty cool, though. Man, that was cool. I was not expecting it to look that dope on the departure. Like, I think this would be a really good airport to land at, too. It would. Oh, we did forget the yaw damper, didn't we? We did forget the yaw damper. Good catch. Alright, we'll go ahead and clean some things up while we're in our climb. So, we'll start from the yaw damper, work our way down. So, fuel pumps are all on, yaw damper's on. Battery and all that stuff looks good. Cabin utilities are good. Gens are good. Lights can come. What are we at right now? Probably 10,000 already. Yep, we're at 12,000. We'll go lights off now. On the landing lights to the off position. Runway turn-off light's gonna come off. The taxi light's gonna come off. It's kind of weird because the iFly wants you to like use your scroll wheel to like hit switches, which I'm not a big fan of. I like clicking them, but it's just the way it works. So that's good. Seatbelt sounds are still on. We can ping the cabin because we are above 10K. Other than that, window heat's on, probe heat's on. All the electrical pumps are turned on. We are pressurizing, which is nice. Our AC, our air conditioning, is in the correct positions. AP bleed is off, engine bleeds are on, packs are on, and lights are all where we want them to be. We turn the wing lights off. Other than that, everything else can stay on. So good catch though on the yaw damper. We have a message on the FMC. For some reason, it thinks we're using our reserve fuel. Not sure why that is the case. We will have to check, make sure we do have enough fuel. We have 5.2 on board. We need 4.1 for the flight. Like for the actual flight, we need 4.1. With the extra reserves, we have 5.9. Oh, I get it. I get it. The reason why I think we're using our reserves is because I put 2.0 in there, which means 2.0. It means 2.0 kilograms, which would be our reserve. So I should have put like 1 or 0.5 or something like that. I was going to go standard here on the left, and that is good. Other than that, guys, they've already cleared us to our cruise of 38,000 feet. We're passing 16,000 feet. Autopilot's doing its thing. We're on LNAV, and we are on VNAV. Autopilot, auto throttle is doing their thing. We have the VSD on. I love the VSD. Yeah, it's...
Since there are no specific points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about the closest airport, Faleolo International Airport, NSFA. Located on the island of Upolu in Samoa, this airport is the main international gateway to the country. It was originally constructed in 1972 for the South Pacific Games and has since played a crucial role in connecting Samoa to the rest of the world. The runway is long enough to handle large jets, which is impressive considering the island's size. Pilots often enjoy the approach here, as it offers stunning views of the Pacific Ocean and lush Samoan landscapes.
Got that right. So I did turn on our tour guide for today's flight. I normally wouldn't have that turned on for airline flights, but because we're flying somewhere pretty unique and kind of cool, and I would like to learn more about the area, I turned our tour guide on. So we have our favorite tour guide joining us in today's flight. So we're gonna keep getting that warning because I set the perf page wrong on a reserve fuel, so we'll just ignore it. We know we have plenty of fuel for the trip. Anyways, we are climbing. Everything's working pretty well. I think we can go back to the outside view and see what's going on down here. I love this livery. I've always loved the FIJI Airways livery. I just never flown a route that fit, you know what I mean? Like I've never flown out here in the Fijis or anywhere that FIJI Airways flew before, so I've never got the chance to fly this livery. So when I was trying to decide today what route should I fly, I already knew I wanted to fly the 737 MAX. That was a given. I knew I wanted to not fly in North America, which was hard because I kept seeing like the United, American, like all the American liveries. It's like, I almost flew like WestJet. Like, wait, that's obviously also North America. But yeah, it's harder than I thought to not choose an American like livery or flight. So I was gonna do like, you know, China again. I almost did Brazil, but just wasn't very passionate about the flight in Brazil today. We still may do a flight in Brazil in the future, but just wasn't excited about doing it today. But then I saw this route, and I was like, ooh, I have never been there before. And I went, like, peeped the area and the scenery. I was like, oh yeah, we're going there. We are going there. The biggest downside of the iFly is the scroll wheel controls. If it wasn't for that, I'd fly it probably 30 times more. Wow, that's a big deal to you. Pro Street Beat, welcome to the stream. Really got to get into the airliners. I only flew the CRJ so far. Been spending much time on the new SR-71. I've been waiting for since 2020, and just love the Osprey and Harrier. Hey man, fly what you love, man. You know what I always say. Fly what you love most. I have not flown the SR-71. Oh, I should have had a Fiji water. It's too expensive though. I don't know. I've never had one. Just know activated the yaw damper. Yeah, yep. Kind of scared to break something. Some of the 4 been running surprisingly good lately. Anyone having trouble joining or leaving the newest Sim Update 5 beta controls graphics settings wise? Okay, so Keith, you brought up the Sim Update 5 stuff. So for those who don't know, I guess it's out today. I don't know when it came out, but it came out this week. But there's a new Sim Update 5 beta, which is the next version of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Usually they always bring some amazing improvements to the sim, performance gains, all kind of things. I don't know. I'm not up to date. I'm not up to date with what is in the latest update or what's coming in the latest update. What's up, Highball? Good to see you, bro. Oh yeah, we got free peanuts for you. Free peanuts. Actually, they're right here. Hold on. In the same spot they were in yesterday. Here's your free peanuts, bro. Yeah, you can have the whole. You can have the whole bottle. But yeah, yeah, I don't know what's in the latest update for Sim Update 5. I usually look forward to the updates because they're always pretty good. They're never bad, especially since they test them like for months now. So as far as me, I know I'm not sure if your SimCFI is still here. He sent me a DM about Sim Update 5 and kind of bragging that it had really good performance improvements. So I'm not sure if anyone else is using it that can also sign off on that as well. But I'm okay. I'm gonna stick with Sim Update 4. I'm gonna stick with the current stable version of Microsoft Flight Sim. I kind of stopped doing the Sim Update betas after Sim Update 2 or 3, just because like back then the main sim was so bad that the only way to really improve it or fix it was to go to the Sim Update beta back then. Now I feel like the base sim in most cases is pretty good, and so I don't feel like I need to really go to the beta. I also don't want to keep updating, and it's gonna break things as they fix things, so I'd rather just wait until they come out with a stable version. So I'm not going to be participating in any more betas in the foreseeable future unless there's something that I absolutely have to go in there for, I know I did see that Chase Plane dropped an update too for those who do want to be on Sim Update 5, so that way Chase Plane will still work. Do I ever miss tucking aircraft? Yes, all the time, James. All the time. Every time I think about pushbacks, or like every time I push back a plane in a flight sim, I think about when I was a pushback driver and missing it. I miss having control of a multi-million-dollar aircraft with 175 people on it, right? And it's not that I'm not flying it, so it's less dangerous than being a pilot. But it's just cool having that responsibility. Like when you push back a plane, you truly do feel that responsibility. To like, yo, like if I mess up, I'm gonna either hurt somebody, or I'm gonna cost the airline millions of dollars. You know, but not just the risk of it. But I love the act of pushing back planes. I love because I love aircraft and aviation so much. I loved having a front row seat to the engine start. Like the best view you could ever have of the engine start of a plane is from the pushback truck. That's the best view. Now the wing walkers have a pretty good view too, because they're like walking next to the engine. But from the pushback truck, you have a good view from both engines. You can hear everything. It sounds amazing. It's loud. Obviously, you have headphones on, or sometimes if you're in a covered tug, it might be enclosed, so it's quieter. But either way, I loved it so much, man. So yeah, I miss it all the time. Saba to St. Bart's tomorrow with the Q400. The Q400. The Q400 flies out of Saba? You haven't subbed, J. Kurt? I mean, we gotta have to do something about that, man. ST Nguyen, welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you. Sim Update 4 stutters are so bad that I'll take the gamble with the beta if it breaks, like I said, Zebo. Yeah, in your case, Chris, like if you're having a horrible time right now in Sim Update 4, then yeah, go ahead and try the beta. In my case, yesterday in the 777 was bad. But as you can see today, it's a completely different experience. Now, we are flying over water, but I mean, it's no stutters. Look how smooth that is. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm good. Well, thank you for the sub, J. Kurt. Welcome to the blue team, finally. KB1285, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. If you're just joining us, we are flying FIJI Airways. We just lifted off out of Chick-fil-A YOLO Airport in the Samoan Islands of Oahu, or what did she say? Whatever she said. It's a funny name island. And we're heading to a place called Nadi International in the FIJI Islands. So we're headed next. I missed what you said, ST. What did you say, man? I'm sorry. I saw that you said hi. Oh wait, there it is. There's 54 more days until hurricane season. Okay, that's not what I want to know. Is it really? Oh, that sucks. Hopefully we don't get any hurricanes this year. Hopefully we get no hurricanes. There was a couple years where we did get no hurricanes, and I was like, yes. But then we got a really bad one after that. K Bones. Hey there, Blue. Nice seeing you flying FIJI. I used to love Microsoft Flight Sim, but after I bought the PNDG 737-700, I got so overwhelmed, I ended up stopping. I do want to get back into it, though. Dang, man, are you serious? What overwhelmed? I mean, it is overwhelming. Don't get me wrong. I do get that. Flight Sim is definitely overwhelming. It's a lot to learn if you're new to it. And if you try to take on an aircraft like a 737 as your first plane ever, it's not impossible. It's just going to definitely take you some time to sit down and really, you know, lock in and learn it. If you didn't know K-Bones, I do have a 737 tutorial. Maybe try that. Maybe that'll help you. It's a step-by-step guide on only the things you need to know just to fly it, and then you can learn more about it later. Yeah. You have an AN225 Miri model? That's cool. Did you make the model? Did you build it yourself? John Wayne Aviation. What's up, man? Welcome back. Good to see you. Let's get some music flowing here. There's some music going here. How long is this flight? I didn't even tell you guys. I'm a bad flight attendant. Today's flight is 2 hours apparently. Cruising at 38,690 nautical miles. We're heading westbound. And currently it's showing we have about an hour left. So it's probably less than 2 hours away. I'm looking forward to like landing there. I'm really hoping the view is nice. I hope it's worth the trip. Coming from a Puerto Rican, hurricanes are fun. Oh, no, they're not. Bro, every time you guys get a hurricane in Puerto Rico, y'all lose power for like a month. Matter of fact, y'all still losing power because of hurricanes. Right now. I know, my wife's sister is still there. We're good, Texas, we're good. Oh, you bought it off Craigslist? People still use Craigslist? That's so sketchy. Ugh, I just got like the heebie-jeebies just thinking about Craigslist. Like, do people really still use Craigslist? I mean, I guess you do, J. Kurt. Hey, I kind of want to search. What does Craigslist look like today? Chat, I don't recommend you guys go to Craigslist. Do not search Craigslist. Wow, the website still looks horrible. Is this really Craigslist? Or is this some other website? I think this is Craigslist. Is it Craigslist.org or is it .com? Oh, I searched Craigslist. It's I gotta search Craigslist. I think, or is it the same website? Oh no, okay, yeah. This looks like Craigslist. Wow, I can't believe after all these years of Craigslist being around that it still looks like the oldest, outdated site I've ever seen on the internet. Like, how has this site not been like it looks like if somebody had one of those flip phones, you know what I'm talking about, with buttons on it. That's Craigslist today. It's the same phone. Like, they decide they're not going to update the phone. They're just going to keep that old phone. AT&T is like, yo, you want to get a new phone? You can get it for free. Nah, I like my buttons. I used to be on Craigslist back in the day, man. Back in the day. K-Bone says, I've never seen so many buttons and lights in one area. Make sure to check it out, your tutorial. Yeah, seriously, K-Bone, if that's how you feel, I'm dead serious. Watch my tutorial to search Blue Games 737. That might work. Tutorial. And I walk you through only the buttons you need to press. And once you learn them, it won't be as daunting. All right. And this is my tip to you. If you even want to get back into flights in K-Bones, this is my tip to you. If you love the 737, right? Again, watch the tutorial, or any tutorial. It doesn't have to be mine, but just watch the tutorial, right? On it, that's step by step, and then focus on flying only that. Find a route you like, and do that route. And your goal number one is to get that plane from A to B. Don't worry about ATC. Don't worry about traffic. Don't worry about scenery. I mean, like, don't worry about anything else. Weather, nothing. I mean, you can have weather running and all that. That's fine. But I'm saying, like, focus on nothing but trying to get that plane from A to B successfully. Chris says that's not our fault. The Luma's fault back in the day when our infrastructure with the decent school was off TV. Was on good strong breeze and the smell of rain and hammock and simply relax. Yeah. Fun fact, there's 3 KBs in the chat. Oh snap, we got Keith B, Who else? What other KB we got? We got KB for K Bones. And we got KB for 1285. And we got 3 KBs in chat. Dope. Yeah, so about Craigslist. Do y'all know what that is, chat? Like, looking at this website makes me feel really old. Looking at this website makes me feel really... If you don't know what Craigslist is, how do you explain... I'm actually... Now that I have a kid, I'm kind of looking forward to explaining, like, things to him that he's gonna know nothing about. Like flip phones and Blackberries and life before the internet and newspapers and, you know what I mean? Like, just basic things that I'm trying to think of something crazy that he wouldn't even, I don't know, like cars that that don't drive themselves. You know what I mean? MySpace. James, you're an Amazon shopper. Gold Blaster says, I've heard of it, but I've never seen the site in my life until now. Yeah, be careful. Don't click around too much. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't click around too much. There's a dark side of Craigslist. You don't want to go there. You got your first client off of Craigslist? That's why I say, like, I used to be on Craigslist, like for work. I had I also got clients off of Craigslist before. I don't think I ever had any services done for me on Craigslist, but I think I was on there, like, finding clients on there. So so let me see if I can explain. So Craigslist is what's the equivalent to Craigslist today? Craigslist is like, no, it's kind of like Facebook Marketplace, but like more sketchy. But you could also like post things that you'll do for people. I know that sounds weird, but like, you know, like you could say, hey, I'm selling my GE engine, which is obviously gonna be unrealistic. I'm selling my yoke. You could sell your joystick in many ways on the Craigslist. Yeah, or you can sell flight sim classes on Craigslist. But it's all like people to people. There's no like, it's not like Amazon where like Amazon is handling the money and stuff and you're just like a seller. Like on Craigslist, like you got to contact the real person and deal with that. But the reason why I say it's sketchy and had the dark side is because there's some sketchy people on there. There are people who may scam you. There are people who may not actually buy the thing you're asking to buy for. Yeah, gotta be very careful on there. I'm not gonna go into I'm not gonna go in there in the stream. But there's some very dark sides of Craigslist that we won't get into. But I didn't know it was still around. I didn't think it was still a thing. I thought it was just outdated and gone. It's also like local too. Like you can like search for things in your local area. But whatever. I'm not here I'm not here to promote Craigslist. I'm just surprised it still exists. It's the same freaking site from the 90s or whenever it came out. Yes, yesterday's Facebook Marketplace Plus. Brooksy says, I watched the PNG 737 tutorial and did the first 1 to 3 flights with your video playing to help. After that, I did the next flight on my own, and about 7 flights, I had that plane down. Nice. Man, I'm really glad to hear that. I'm glad that my tutorial actually helps. Like, I genuinely really happy. Cassette decks in cars. Yeah, I remember Craigslist and I only used it once. I got burned and never went back. You know, you can also get burned in Facebook Marketplace. Like, it's a friend of mine. I don't know if it was Facebook Marketplace, but a friend of mine was trying to sell, I think it was his PlayStation. Yeah, he was selling off his PlayStation, and he went and met a guy to sell his PlayStation, and they robbed him. Thankfully, they didn't hurt him or shoot him or anything, so he's good. But yeah, they robbed him. They robbed him for his PlayStation. Did not give him any money. They took the PlayStation and left, and he got screwed. So I'm really careful when it comes to trading with real life strangers. I'd rather just mail it to them if I can. Texas says Craigslist is the classified as like a newspaper. Okay, Texas, rewind back, bro. It's 2026. First of all, two things. What's a newspaper? Two, what are classified ads? Explain. I missed what you said. What you said, J. Kurt? Oh, you got it off Amazon, J. Kurt? Gotcha. What up, JR? eBay? Yeah, eBay is still pretty popular, ain't it? I remember when I first learned about eBay, I was trying to like bid on stuff, and I never got anything for cheap. But I guess you could just buy regular stuff. I don't use eBay at all. I only really use Amazon. You can find a job, food, recipes, mistress, truck. Look, you can find a job, food, recipes, somebody to cook you recipes. You know what I mean? Trucks. You know what I mean? Groups, events. Yeah, all that stuff is on Craigslist. Say it like it is. Don't sugarcoat Craigslist. Thank you, K-Bones. I love the music as well. It was kind of like Reddit. Reddit. Can you buy things off Reddit? I don't know if you can buy things off Reddit. I don't know if Reddit is a good comparison to newspapers and classifieds. Remember the Napster days? 45 minutes download if you dial up to get one song. Yeah. Simplify says I met an old couple selling a car and I got a good deal. This was in 2014 though. Yeah, I mean there's some good genuine people on Facebook Marketplace and all these kind of like personal selling places. Let's do a nice wing view for a while. Gets with that nice max action. There should be some islands in the distance. Don't know if we'll see them. These windows keep closing on me. That's why I keep doing that. Man, I love the wing view on the Max. I love it. Like, the planes that I love flying most are the planes that have the best wing views. Like, that's kind of how I rate my favorite planes. Sound and how good is the wing view. You know what I mean? I love this song. James says, don't forget to smash that like button. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Chris says, Sim Update 5 is so buttery. Wow, did you just update it? Because I remember yesterday you were like, yeah, I'm back on X-Plane because Sim Update 4 sucks. And today you're like, Sim Update 5 is like, comes right down from heaven. John Wayne says, a little off topic, but had a track meet yesterday and have another one on Saturday. What do you run? What events do you run? Is it called events? Yeah, I used to run track as well in high school. I did track and cross country. An 8-track player? I actually don't even know what that is myself. Does it only play 8 tracks? ST, you have 2 months until you have to go on a trip. Where are you heading to? Jay Kurt says, me thinking eBay is England Bay. That's funny. That's really funny. First time hearing that one. K-Bone says, I don't try and buy things from Facebook Marketplace. It's just the only place I can buy a car that's affordable because the cheapest cars I've seen from CarMax are like $9,000 to $12,000. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is very true. It's just scary. It's scary to me selling. I sold a car. Where did I sell it? So there's a bunch of garage sale apps, which is where Facebook Marketplace got their idea. Facebook Marketplace is not original. They stole that idea from many other apps before it. But basically, it's a garage sale type of app. There's multiple apps out there that are considered garage sale apps, They're just virtual, and all you do is you like throw pictures of your couch on there, pictures of your shoes on there, like whatever you want to get rid of in your house. Just take a picture of it. You post it on there. It's not Facebook, but people go on there on purpose and they see the prices, and you pay for it on the app. You don't trade money in person. You pay for it on the app, and then they come and they pick it up. I remember when I moved out of my old apartment. I don't like moving at all. I don't like moving. I don't like the act of moving and putting things in trucks. I lived on the second floor of this apartment, and I was like, man, there's no way I'm moving all this crap out of this apartment again. It's like my second or third apartment. I'm like, I'm not doing it again. I'm just gonna sell everything and buy new stuff at the new place. So that's what I did. I just sold everything. I got rid of everything. Got rid of the beds. I like everything must go. Sold everything, and I use this marketplace. I use some garage sale app. I can't remember the name of it, but I use some garage sale app to do that. But it wasn't Facebook Marketplace at the time. It's probably still around, but yeah. Chris says Reddit is like a bathroom toilet. It's clean and smooth on the outside till you look at the tank. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't unsee that. You can always sell in front of a law enforcement station if you need to. There are cameras and fast response if they don't want to meet up there. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. That's actually a good thing, is if you're gonna meet up and trade something with somebody, because sometimes you don't want to buy something. Sometimes you can trade things. But hey, if you give me your PlayStation, I'll give you my graphics card. I don't know. And so you may meet up with somebody, and it's good to find a good public place that's in front of everybody, not a back alleyway, not an empty parking lot, but like somewhere where it's around a lot of people to make your trades and your transactions, stuff like that. 777 also has a very good wing view. I agree. You do the 800, the 1600. Wow, we literally run the exact same things. That's cool. I ran the 800. Actually, I started with the 4. I ran 400 and I was fast enough. I wasn't really one of the best 400 runners, but I was fast enough to be a stand-in if we needed it for the 400 meter dash in track and field. So I ran 400 and up. My main event was the 800 and the 1600 in track season, but I did the 5K and whatnot in cross country in the summer. So you're traveling to Ocean City with your mom. Sweet, that's pretty cool. I gotta catch up in chat. You guys are beating me right now. My PC build is a 4070. Was struggling, and with Simulate 5 I loaded 737 and it was smooth. Cranked the graphics, still smooth. Aircraft still smooth. Man, that's good. I love hearing that. That means that we're all gonna get some more frames in this next sim update. So I'll still wait. I'm not gonna be quick to update yet, because it might break some other stuff, but I am definitely excited to finally get some more frames. I ran the 3200 for the first time yesterday. Did not like it. By the way, guys, 3200 is that 2 miles? Yeah, because 1600 is 1 mile. 1600 meters is 1 mile. That's the only reason why I know meters, or some meters, as an American, is because of track and field. All the track and field events are done in meters. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's like a European sport or something. But yeah, I know 1600 meters is a mile. I know 800 is a half mile. 400 is 1 lap. Or a quarter mile. 3200 is, I guess, 2 miles, I think. Your fear is valid, yep. I don't think I can follow you in the heli right now. Yeah, it might be. You might be a little too slow and too low. Facebook Marketplace stole from Facebook? What do you mean? 38. I mean, you can use slew mode to get to 38,000 in the heli. I dare you. I dare you use slew mode to get to 38,000 in the heli so you can keep up with me up here. My favorite aircraft is the 777-200. Your mom called her car Emily. Yeah, I never named my car. I know a lot of people name their cars. I kind of wish I would have named my car, but I did not name my car. I did name my computer. Does anybody in chat know the name of my computer? I named both my computers, my first computer and my current computer. This is my second computer. Can you guys guess what the name of my my computer is? Some of you might know already. All right, let's check our top of the situation here. 271 miles to top of drop at 0413. It is currently, where's the time at? 0356. So about 20 minutes before top of descent right now. What I will do, just in case we get deep into some really cool conversation, I'll lower my altitude so that we'll start descending on our own, or on its own, in case I'm not paying attention. Alright, let's look around. Any islands out there? I don't actually. What is that on the left? Oh, there's a volcano or something. That's an interesting island. It's like a lake in the middle of the island. Hold on a second. That's an interesting island. I can't even see it. It's kind of far away and covered by clouds. What island is that? Off our left. Let me ask her. Can I ask her? I don't know if I have a button to ask her. I don't have a button to ask her. That is a Saipa-Ata. Yeah, and there is legit there's water in the middle of the island. Huh, that's interesting. Like a ring. That's cool though. Wow. Bro, this is such a Fiji Airways commercial right here. Look at that screenshot. I gotta take a screenshot of that. Oh, that looks good. Man, I love the Max. I just love the shape, the silhouette of the Max. I love it. I love it. All right. No oxygen, you'll die. What plane? Oh, you in the Little Bird? All right, K-Bones. I'll catch you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, man. Good luck on the 737. In American, about 8.7. Is that million? No, 8.7 thousand cheeseburgers is a mile. Yeah, that's about right. 2 miles. You cramped really bad on the third of 8 laps. Ooh, that's early. Managed to jog the rest of the way. Proceed to get lapped by my own teammate. Ouch. Ouch, John Wayne. Ouch. That sucks. I mean, Facebook Marketplace is Facebook. See, they can't steal the name because they are Facebook. NASA did a mission to the moon. I am very aware. Your car is Heather and your PC is Susie. Well, how's Heather doing? But no, I did not give my car a name. It is a she, though. Wouldn't your first computer be a MacBook? Okay, not that one. I mean my first PC. Like my PC. If you watch my PC video, I think I might have said it. I don't know if I said it or not. Your name PC is PC116. Nope. Still waiting for peanuts? What do you mean? I brought you your peanuts. They're right here. Here's some peanut ASMR. Okay, I gotta turn the ASMR mode on. This mic does have ASMR mode. I'm gonna leave it alone though. I don't wanna mess with it. Do I need to eat some peanuts for you? So it's settled. Keith says if the 700 update is update 5 compatible, I'll be jumping in the beta for sure. So yeah, the 700 comes out tomorrow. Not sure what time. Somehow didn't get last still. Wow. I like the 800 because it was short. I like the 800 because it was shorter than a mile. I was actually pretty good at it. Not to brag, but got a few trophies and gold medals. to show for it somewhere. Dust, collecting dust. Your mom called her car Emily, and your dad called his Lucy. Heather's a rock star. SpaceX is launching a Falcon 9 the day after tomorrow. Where's the Falcon 9 going? Just cargo stuff, or is it actually going somewhere? 278,000 miles and going strong. Nice. I just want the V1 of MCAS, the version of MCAS in the Max for a friend. Definitely not something else. That's funny. Drop the Spotify playlist you and XP listen to. Y'all have the best music. Actually, I do have a Spotify playlist. I haven't updated it in years though. All of my music I play now, I collect on Epidemic Sound. Yeah, epidemicsound.com, which is made for like YouTube channels and stuff. You can play copyright free music. It's not really copyright free. There is copyright, but when you have an account, you get like, I think they call it whitelisted, so that way you're allowed to play any music on their website without getting demonetized and stuff. But I made a really large playlist on there, which all these songs are on Spotify. So if there's ever a specific song you hear me play, just ask and I can give you the name, and you can go search them on Spotify. But I haven't updated my Spotify playlist in so long, I don't even know what's on there anymore. But I remember that playlist that I made back in a while ago is also based on Epidemic Sound music, and all that music is still on my playlist today. But basically, I go on this site pretty often, and I find songs, I add it to my favorites, I add it to my playlists, and when I go live, if I don't know what to play, I'll just add it on there. But yeah. But thank you. It's a compliment. You want Cheetos? Hey, can I get some Cheetos in the cockpit?
While I appreciate the thought, snacks in the cockpit can be a distraction. Let's focus on flying safely and efficiently. If you have any questions about the flight or aircraft systems, I'm here to help.
I think I pressed the wrong button.
Next position.
My fastest 1600 time. Ooh, do I remember?
2244 Zulu time. Hawaii 126.
Might be off a second or two, which I don't fully remember. But I want to say my fastest mile was like a 4.
Following position.
50? I think.
Hawaii.
I think 450. Give or take a couple seconds, either direction, under or higher. I don't remember. Sadly, it's been so long. I can't run a 450 now, unfortunately. I wish I could. Captain Canada, chat named my Camaro. That's funny. You'd never not guess her name. Oh, I want to know. Go Blaster, you still need a name for your PZ. Yeah, I thought they were gonna land on the moon too. When I first heard they were flying to the moon, like I thought they were landing on the moon again. So I was really excited. And then later on, I watched some videos that kind of broke down the whole mission and found out they're just flying past the moon again and back, which is still pretty cool. They got some pretty nice pictures. I saw the pictures online today and yesterday. But this is more like a test run, right? And then next time, I think they are gonna actually fly and land on the moon, I think. But cool. I'm loving. I'm happy that we're finally doing some, like, I'm not gonna say meaningful space travel, because I think all the space travel they've done so far is meaningful, but like more exploratory space travel, because everything they've done before has been more commercial, like, you know, SpaceX doing stuff for satellites and giving us internet, which is cool and all. Like I want to see them push the current technology, like all of the space probes and things that are out there looking at like Saturn and Mars. Like they've been out there for like 100 years already. That's like super old technology. You know what I mean? Like I want to see what today's technology can accomplish in space now. Like how far can we go? How fast can we get there? How good of an image can they send back to us? You know what I mean? What can they hear? What can they see? What can they feel? What can they bring back? Like I want to see more exploration. Now, I say that as a person who's not paying for anything, but You know, I know it's expensive to go out there and do things, but I want to see more of that. Yeah, like I said, I was quick. I ain't gonna hold you. I was in varsity from a freshman, so I got a nice early start. I think it was, I mean, yeah. But in track and field, that's all I did though. I didn't do any jumping. I just did. My main thing was 800 and 1600. I would sometimes do the 3200, but I really saved that for cross country, where I did a 5K, which I was pretty good at the 5K too. Yep, just 4 astronauts. Yep. Oh, I love this song too. Turn it up. Oh no, I gotta start it over and turn it up. Start it over and turn it up. And I'll keep reading checks. Gotta catch up. I'm still behind. Do-do-do-do. Ready? Rave Buck, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. You have friends that are twins and both run a sub 45 as a freshman. That is good. Why are planes called a she? I don't know. Tell me why, ST. Exactly, Highball. We have the tech, man. We have the tech. Let's use it. You want to see them build something that can go to Venus and send us pictures and not be destroyed? Agreed. Agreed. I went to NASA a few months ago, and here where I live, and you know, learned a lot. Most of.
At Dongwon84 donated $5 through Super Chat. Just cause you lives are always great.
Hold on. Who am I? Dom1. Thank you for this. Was that a sub or a donation? Either way, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you guys so much for that. That's amazing. All right. Yeah, I went to NASA. And most of it's about like the first moon landing, and it's like all old news. Nothing really new or cool, honestly. But they did have a lot. They talked a lot about the Artemis project, because they actually showed me the building where the people are training for. The people who are in space now actually train. It's kind of cool. You just gave the whole speech for Star Trek. Is that what they talked about? The mission they're doing now has been in the making for 10 plus years. Like, why does it take so long? Why does it take so long? Random thought. I always thought that I'd never use Say Intention since it's a subscription, and I already have Beyond NTC. But dude, I tried Say Intention and I can't go back. What do you like about it? Cross country was not aware. That's awesome. I was a soccer player. I played soccer too. I didn't play at a I played. Well, my parents put me in soccer as a kid. Like all the little leagues we have in town. I played soccer for like a lot of my childhood, just for fun. And I tried to try out for soccer in high school, and I was definitely good enough to play in high school. But I basically just decided myself that I did not want to play for my high school because I did not like the guys who were on the team. That's really all it was. I kind of curious like where that would have went, but like soccer is a runner sport. If you're a runner, like soccer is a good sport for you. And I was a runner. I couldn't play basketball. They said I was too short. Football, I didn't want to do that. It was too hot. Key still has a 2006 Acura TSX manual. One of the best cars Honda ever made. Man, I love manual cars. I have right now, I have an old Honda Accord. It's a, what year is it? It's a 90s, let me see, Honda Accord. Or it's a 2006, let me see. Nope, it's older than that. 90? 98? Yep, that's it. I have a 98 Honda Accord. Man, these pictures make it look good on the internet. So I have a 98 Honda Accord that was gifted to me from a family member. as like a dollar store general car. It's literally the car I drive to the dollar store general. That's it. I don't go very far with it. But I love this car. It's not a fancy car. It's not a super car. It's not an electric car. It's an old school car. And I love that car. It's a manual gear. It's the first manual gear car I ever owned. Matter of fact, I learned how to drive manual gear on it. And this wasn't that long ago. It was only a few years ago that I got it. Absolutely love that car. Eventually, sadly, we're gonna have to give it away. That was kind of the deal for my family member. Like, they gave it to me. Like, hey, if you ever get rid of this car, you cannot sell it. You have to give it away. Like, this is like a giveaway car. So, like, it was given to them. They gave it to me. And whenever I get rid of it, I have to give it to somebody else. So I can't sell it. And honestly, I don't want to sell it. I also don't want to give it away yet. I feel like I haven't got the use out of it yet. But it runs pretty good. I can't believe it's from '98 though. That's crazy. What would you recommend for the firefighter mission with a CL-145? Do a full load or just 50% load to take off easier? I would recommend, at least for the first firefighter mission, and for a lot of the firefighter missions, I would recommend 50% load if it allows you to do so, because it's so hard to take off. In real life, you should be able to take off with 100% load, but for whatever reason, the engine is not as powerful in the game, and so that's the best way to kind of cheat the system. To be honest, ATC feels more fluid than VFR. Is great. Wait, more fluid. The VFR is great. The customization is also pretty good, but mostly it's the crew, even talking with the co-pilot and the flight crew before every flight. Yeah, that's what I always tell people. Like, Beyond ATC is great at ATC. Say Intentions is not just ATC, it's more than that. Doc says I'm a roller. Roll me on that field. Natural conversation with ATC feels like I'm there, like I'm talking to someone, not a robot. Yes, I agree as well. You play basketball this year? I think I'm going to focus more on running next year. Cool. Yeah, sports are good. Sports are good in high school and college. Keep you out of trouble. And give you something to drive towards. There's a greater than 1% chance in a different universe that you could go, if I did soccer, I would go professional. Yeah. Yep, K2, we're flying at 737 MAX. So yeah, what should we fly next, guys? What should we fly next? Not today, but our next stream. I think our next stream will probably be Friday. I think I'll hold my next stream until Friday. Until I tore my ACL. Oof. Ouch, a second time. Ouch. They were all built in Japan, then the quality has not been matched since. Manual vehicles are great and anti-theft do. Yeah, I leave my doors unlocked all the time in that car because I'm like, who's gonna steal this? Can't nobody drive a stick no more. I hope, man, I don't know. I feel like SpaceX is doing a better job than NASA right now. Zevo, cough, cough. I told you guys how I feel about the 700. How are we doing on this top of the descent situation? We're at 139 miles. Okay, so we're good. Make sure I'm not missing it. Making sure I'm not missing it. I don't know that I like this song right now. Actually, never mind. I do like the song. I do like it. Man, I can't believe it's a 98 Accord. That's crazy. All right, let me go ahead and look up what type of fuel, what kind of oil it needs, because it needs an oil change. 1998 Honda Accord oil type. It takes 5W30. Let me see. Is that the same my other car? I have oil in the garage. Sorry guys, I'm doing like real world stuff right now. Nope, my other car uses OW20. That's fun, so I gotta buy some more oil. Actually, it says 10W30. Okay. Am I gonna do that this weekend? I don't know. It goes by miles, not year. What are we talking about again, Dom? What goes by miles, not year? The oil? We should actually start seeing a few little islands off our left wing. But at the same time, I might see some off our front too. Let's get a look out the front. We might see some island action happening here in a little bit. We are showing 36 minutes away, sorry. Is it a 4 or a 6 cylinder? It is the original clutch. Yep. All original parts. It's the original clutch, original engine, original everything. I mean, the paint's original. It's peeling. You know, it's all original. It's never been modified at all. There's no wing on it. Nothing. I kind of wanted to keep it as long as I could. Maybe like keep it as a project car, not to like do anything crazy with it, but just to like, you know, have a car to work on, because it does need a little work. It's not perfect. I think it might need spark plugs. I don't know, I'm not an expert and I'm not a mechanic, but it is doing like a little I noticed when I drove it last time, if I drive a distance, like a long distance, like not long, but like, you know, like an hour, 30 minutes, that it starts to kind of skip? It kind of hesitates on throttle, and the idle starts to kind of stall on its own, even with the clutch in. Well, no, not when the clutch is in. When it's in idle, when it's in neutral, that's what it is. Yep, bulletproof old Honda. That's why I love Hondas. Think about it, Zebo or PNG G737 from Fort Lauderdale to San Juan. Get to see Cuba, Dominican Republic. San Juan would actually be a good place to go. How many miles are on it? I don't know. I'd have to go look. Probably a lot. It is from 98. That's a long time ago. Alright, I see islands. There's some on our right too. Yep, there's some on our right too. Mass airflow sensor, O2 sensor, and fuel filter. Is that your diagnosis right there? Do I need to write that down? I'm writing it down. You guys probably know better than I do. Do we need to do a weekend stream where it's just me fixing my car? Maybe we do like a members only. Help me fix my car stream. Help me diagnose what's wrong with it. IRL stream or something. How long have I been playing Microsoft Flight since 2024? Since it came out, which was 2 years ago now, I think. I've been playing that, and then I played 2020 since it came out. But I've been playing Flight Sim like regularly since X-Plane 10. So if you just go and look up when that came out, I've been playing since then. The Accord is 1998. Might even be 7. But I mean, I just looked at 97, 98, and it looks like my car. So it's not my only car. I do have another car, thank God. It might be a 97. The 97 one looks exactly the same. So I don't know specifically what year it is. It could be a 97. 96? What's 96 look like? Okay, it's not 96. Okay, it looks the same too. It's a coupe. No, is it a coupe? Yeah, it's a coupe. Maybe it's 98 coupe. Ooh, those are nice rims. I still have the original hubcaps on it though. You're not too short for basketball. Look at Dwayne Wade and Spudder Webb. And they're short. Well, it's a thing. Like, if you're a short basketball player, you have to be really freaking good. I wasn't quite good enough to be a short player. Wasn't quite good enough. You need spark plugs, no biggie. It's like 5-minute fix. But if it is an OEM, you need to have a tune-up. All right, John Wayne. Catch you later, man. And good luck on your next race or your next meet. You come do it for me? Yeah, bro. Come through. All the body parts rusted off your first car. Honda Prelude, but the engine started. First try to the day she was scrapped. Wow. Well, I don't want to go back to the States. I want to stay out of the States for this week. I'm liking this. I'm liking this adventure of kind of flying around in the world, places I haven't been often, like the Fijis. Got a few little islands. Do people live on those islands? Like, are these the islands that they go to in all of the reality shows when they have like, hey, you know, can you survive on an island for 7 days? There should be a metal tag on the door frame of the driver's side door that will tell you the manufacturer date. You should check out Reunion Island, FMEE. Let me go look at that. Look that up. FMEE. Is that like somewhere near Africa? Oh, it's off the coast of Madagascar. We might do that. We might do that. Saint Denis. Ooh. It might be too far though. It might be too far. It might be too long. I'm gonna put that on my list though, because I believe I bought a scenery in Madagascar not long ago for the purpose of a video that I still have not recorded. So I might just go ahead and just turn into a live stream thing, and maybe we go there. Is there a scenery for FMEE? There is. Bro, I love my flight sim community. We have sceneries for everything now. Every freaking thing. Got a freeware one right here. Like, it's rare now that I go onto Flight Sim TO or just Google airport IKO and we don't have an airport for it, or a scenery, a custom scenery for it. Ooh, this looks nice. It's kind of nice. There was this kind of cool route that I almost flew today in India. I can't remember the name of the airport. I think it was from Mumbai to somewhere, and it had scenery on both ends. Volcanic Island. Like in Red Dead, yep. Alright guys, I need to go help my wife with something very quickly. Not a good timing because we are 62 miles from top of the descent. Descent is set up, so I'm going to trust you guys to watch the plane for me while I go help her with something. Hopefully it doesn't take long. So just give me, hopefully it's a few minutes. I'm gonna leave you guys on the outside view. Again, the plane should start descending on its own. The island is right in front of us. So BRB, all right? Enjoy the music.
#1 priority. Just keep giving me all your love. Don't stop giving me all your love. I'm sitting in the palm of your hand. Your wish is my command. Just keep giving me all your love. Yes, it took a real man to bring it out of me. Gave me good love, baby, and now I see what a big dog needs. It's funny how one of these submissive now. What a big dog needs. Funny how I wanna be submissive. Got me making plates and doing dishes. Baby, what you need, I handle business. He called me an old soul, but little do we know that everybody doesn't get this treatment. Somebody made me want to go vegan. Being truly love really is different. Cause I see him working hard for me. So whatever he needs, I'll be. Freak in the morning while you can. I'll be. Zeus in the evening if you can. Tough by your decisions, I trust. Cause you only want the best for us, baby. I'll be. Free on the weekend when we I'll be. Lover on call, boy, I made a vow. That you're my #1 priority. Got my loyalty. Just keep giving me all your love. Don't stop giving me all your love. I'm sitting in the palm of your hand. Your wish is my command. Just keep giving me all your love. Yes, it took a real man to bring it out of me. Gave me good love, baby, and now I see what a big dog needs. I think it's funny how one of these submissive now. Look at me now. Who is she now?
All right, I'm back. Did I miss anything? I had to turn it down. Wow, wow, wow. I'm a good man, I promise. You've been to Ponce and landed at TSJS in real life. I would go back, but I'm afraid I might grow roots if I did go back to Puerto Rico. If I'll go back, I'm going for a house. Nice. You're gonna be in a helicopter at 30,000 feet? Okay. Hey, where are we at? Alright, so we are flying over, we're in the Fiji Islands now, flying over the various, there's a bunch of islands. Like, I don't know if they all have names, I'm sure they do. Let me see if I can get in contact with our lady friend, the lady who talks to us and tells us what things are and whatnots. What plane does it see I'm in? Let's see. Cabin crew. No wonder cabin crew wasn't working. Okay, good to know, good to know. Alright. Her name is Sarah. Alright, cool. See if Sarah knows where we're at. Hey, do you know the name of the island we're flying over right now?
We're currently flying over Taveuni Island, which is known as the Garden Island of Fiji due to its lush rainforests and vibrant plant life.
Sweet. What else can you tell me about the Fiji Islands?
The Fiji Islands are made up of over 330 islands,
Dang.
with only about a third of them inhabited. And they're famous for their stunning coral reefs, volcanic landscapes, and warm tropical climate.
Are there any active volcanoes in the Fijis? Fiji water.
Yes, Fiji has several active volcanoes, including Mount Tavuni on Tavuni Island, which is sometimes called the Garden Island because of its volcanic soil.
Sweet. I like this chick. She knows things. She knows I like to know random things for no reason. Anybody else like that? Anybody else? Are you the guy or girl in your friend group or family that just knows random facts about useless things? Random useless facts. Can we get Fiji water here?
I'm just the tour guide, so I can't say for sure. But Fiji water is bottled right here in Fiji, so it's pretty likely you'll find it around.
Wait, so does Fiji water come from the ocean water, or like a river or a lake somewhere?
Fiji water actually comes from an underground aquifer in the Yakara Valley on the island of Viti Levu, not from the ocean, a river, or a lake.
Bro, she knows everything. She knows everything. So we probably have Fiji water in our cargo compartment that we're traveling with. That's very interesting. Alright, let's see, where are we at? We should be descending by now, no? 3 miles, okay. I'm entrusting you, top of descent calculator. Let's see, do we have any discontinuities? Let's check. I probably should check that. We do not. So we should be lined up for approach. And we do have an ILS where we're going, so. GG, any other questions, chat? We can ask her about the Fijis that you guys want to know about. So far, it is gorgeous. What is that island on my right?
That island on our right is Kiowa Island, which was settled by people from Tuvalu in the 1940s after they purchased it to escape overcrowding on their home islands.
Who do you buy an island? Who do you buy an island from? Who did they buy an island from? Like, how do you buy an island, bro?
They bought Kiowa Island from the Fijian government.
Okay. I guess the Fijis were here before, and somebody was like, yeah, you can have that island, we're not using it. Historically, cannibalism was practiced today. Visitors can buy a traditional cannibal fork. Are there cannibals here? You know that?
Cannibalism was practiced in Fiji in the past, but it ended over a century ago, and is definitely not something you'll find here today.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I'm going to be going on a Fiji forest safari tomorrow.
Absolutely. A Fiji forest safari sounds amazing. Just remember, no cannibals to worry about these days, only wild stories and maybe a cheeky parrot or two.
Yes, and my fiance is sick of it. She's about to divorce me before we get married. Did you know the Tiger E can be submerged in 13 feet of water? Okay. The international date line passes through Tavuni Island, allowing you to stand in 2 days at once. What now? Okay, hold on, let me ask her about that. Hey, is the international date line here somewhere? Did we fly through it?
Yes, the international date line runs just to the east of Fiji, so we're flying pretty close to it right now.
Wait. Did we fly through the international date line? Did we just do that?
Yes, we did fly through the international date line. It runs just east of Fiji, so we crossed it during our flight.
Yo! Oh, I see it. I think I see it. No, that's not it. I don't think that's it. Is there a line I can find somewhere? So what does that mean? Are we in the... Wait. So does that mean we're in the past or we're in the future? I'm not really sure.
Because the international date line separates calendar days, if we just crossed it heading west, we're technically in the future compared to where we started.
Okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around time travel right now. So it was... What is the date right now in Fiji? It will be... Wait, so... It's the 8th? I'm really confused. We're time traveling. You are in the present tense. I don't know. That means for another day. Yeah, we time travel. I'm the first streamer to ever time travel, I think. I'm probably not, but I feel like I might be. We are descending in the future now. This flight has become so cool. I'm so glad we did this. And I'm loving that we have the tour guide helping us understand some random facts about things we'll never use in real life. Any other questions I can ask her? The cannibal one was a good question. That was a good question. I can't see anything from this angle. There we go. How many people live in the Fiji Islands?
Fiji has a population of about 900,000 people.
That's a lot of people, actually. That'd be less than that. So if we do a return leg, we'll be going back to the past. What's up, Kelly Thompson? Welcome back. Good to see you. 2 days in a row from South Africa. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Hope you're having a good day so far, or a good morning. How much Fiji water do they make? How much Fiji water do they make here?
Fiji water bottles about 10 million liters of water per month from its aquifer on Viti Levu.
That's crazy. That is crazy. You did a flight from Russia to Alaska and back. It was 2 islands that were close to each other. Oh, I think I know which one. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. That is cool, guys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we, for my first time on my channel, have time traveled in Flight Sim without using slew mode, without changing the actual date and time. My Apple Watch would be going crazy if I had an Apple Watch, which I don't. Yes, we're in the 737 MAX, flying to Nadi International in the Fijis. Looking forward to seeing the airport and the approach. So far, it's been pretty nice. It was mostly just water, right? But as we're descending over like kind of like, you know, the Fiji Islands. Was it 33 islands she said, or 300 islands? I can't remember how many islands. How many islands again are in the Fijis?
Fiji is made up of over 330 islands.
300 islands. That's what it was. 300 islands. Can I keep her? Like, I would love for her just to be my assistant. Like, I just want to ask her random questions about random things. Are there any interesting, funny facts about the Fiji area?
Here's something. Fiji is one of the only countries in the world where you can stand with 1 foot in today and 1 foot in yesterday, thanks to its proximity to the international date line.
Yeah, we just learned that. That's cool though. Anything else?
Is there anything specific you'd like to know about the area or something you've spotted out the window? I'm here to help with any questions you have.
Have I seen Real Ops ground handling? Is that the one on X-Plane? If so, I have seen it. I've not tried it. When I flew X-Plane last, I was flying a plane that did not support it, so I did not buy it. Anyway, I think we're landing on that island ahead of us. Yes, we are. That's the big island. I think it's the biggest island. What is the name of the island ahead of us? The big one.
The big island ahead of us is called Viti Levu. It's the largest island in Fiji and home to the capital city, Suva.
Right, me too, Texas. Does that mean that the future date your passport or backdate your passport going the other way? I don't really know. Lone Seraph, you know who you are. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I know you've been watching for a while. The feature I'm using right now is unfortunately not available on PS5. I hate saying that. I really do. I hate saying that 'cause I wish you guys had everything that I had. but I'm using Say Intentions, which is a AI platform. It's known for ATC, but it also has cabin crew, co-pilot functions. But one of the features that a lot of people don't know about, and honestly I didn't use much until recently, is called
FIJI-116. When you're ready, descend flight level 150.
Is called the Tour Guide feature, and basically you can ask it about features around you, like islands, all kind of things.
Descending flight level 150 when ready. FIJI-116.
First of all, I didn't know Fiji was a country until now. That's news to me. Any popular foods in Fiji? What they eat out here?
One of the most popular foods in Fiji is kokoda, which is a delicious dish made from raw fish marinated in coconut milk, lime, and spices. Think of it as Fiji's answer to ceviche.
Okay. Oh, so I never told you guys the name of my PC. I feel bad I left you hanging on that conversation. So I'll tell you because nobody guessed it. I knew you wouldn't guess it. So the name of my PC, or my first PC and my current PC, is Karen. And it was actually my wife's idea because I use it so much. I'm on my PC so much. It was kind of like an insult, but also a joke at the same time. And she called my computer wife Karen. If you know where that's from SpongeBob. You know, the computer's name was Karen. The computer wife Karen. So my computer wife Karen became the name of my PC. So PC 1 was Karen. PC 2 is Karen 2.0. So my current PC we're on right now is Karen 2.0. What language do they speak in Fiji?
The main language spoken in Fiji is Fijian, but English and Hindi are also widely used.
Fijian. They speak English here. Alright, we're good. We're safe. We're safe. They're not going to eat us. The cannibals won't eat us. They speak English. Alright, so since we're getting close, before we get too close, I can go ahead and just slightly brief you guys on what we have expected for arrival today. I don't have any charts up. Technically, I could pull a chart up here, I think I could pull a chart up on here. I don't want to use airport from FMS. Yes, please. Please. So FFN. Airport info. So it only gives me the... Okay, this is the airport. So I think we're landing runway 20, right? Yeah, runway 20, which is up in the north there. Is this the only chart I can get? Can I get, like, the approach chart? No, I don't know how to get any other chart on this, so it's okay. But basically, our approach is going to be the RNAV, RNP approach, runway 20. We're going to basically overfly the airport and circle back into land. I might actually try to fly by hand. We'll record it so that way we can actually kind of watch it back with the views and everything. But I think we're gonna do like a bit of a circle to land type of approach. It's not technically the approach, but the first fix, like our in the I call it IP point, initial point, is called November, and we'll fly from there, which will be north of the airport, overfly the airport, and wrap back around to land runway 20. What altitude do they do that at? I love this song too. 4,500. We can do that at 5,000. We'll do that at 5,000. And we'll just send down to 4,500. How about that?
FIJI-116, descend flight level 140.
Descending flight level 140, FIJI-116.
Alright, passing 18,000 now. Again, the island is off our nose. Oh, look at the island. Oh boy. Isn't there like a really nice island out here with all the really cool houses and huts? I don't know which island that's at.
Descend altitude
oh, hello, citation.
QNH 1006.
What kind of animals and wildlife do we have here on this island?
Descend altitude 5,000 feet. QNH 1006.
Fiji's islands are home to
FIJI
flying foxes,
116.
fruit bats, colorful parrots, iguanas, and lots of unique reptiles and insects.
Ooh, that sounds
But you
cool.
won't find any native land mammals besides bats.
Did you say flying foxes?
Yes, I said flying foxes. They're large fruit bats that are native to Fiji and are often seen gliding between trees, especially at dusk.
Oh my god. That sounds horrifying. I'm just looking at all this forest down here like, man, there's gotta be some animal action happening down there. That a CJ, what jet is that? Where'd you get that from? This is a beautiful island though. Gorgeous island.
Descending to 4,000 feet. FIJI 116.
Man, look at that. Yeah, I can't wait for the new tablet. Edit clip for other charts. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I've already lost interest in getting charts, but for the heck of it, sure, why not? Complete, yeah, I think. Yeah. And edit clip. Oh, hold on, I gotta go back.
FIJI 116, turn right, heading 265 vectors for the RNAV runway 20 approach.
No. No, I'm good. I'm gonna do what I already plan on doing. Or should I? Should I do what they say?
Right heading 265. Vectors for the RNAV runway 20 approach. FIJI 116.
I don't know. I'll be honest. Say intentions has not been great at, like, it'll vector you to where you want to go, but it sends you way out of your way to do so often. And sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I just want to do my own thing at this point. Like, give me ATC, and I'm just gonna fly, like the way I plan on doing. So, look at that. Oof. That north coast looks good. Why are the mountains red?
All aboard!
Probably should
The
ask.
mountains appear red because of the high iron content in the soil and rocks, which oxidizes and gives them that rusty color.
Bro, she's
Nature's
smart.
way of showing off a little geology flair.
Bro, I can ask her anything. I love it. I want to look. I'm gonna start recording now because I have so many things I want to see. Alright, still descending. Let's get terrain radar on as well. What a cool destination, guys. You sent me the Fiji water bottle. Where can I find the really cool, famous Fiji huts?
The iconic Fijian huts, known as bures, can be found all over Fiji, especially in traditional villages and many beachfront resorts.
All right. Does she have marriage tips? Let's ask her. Hey, do you have marriage tips?
I'm here to share facts about landmarks and aviation, not give marriage advice. But I can tell you all about the amazing sites we're flying over.
Yeah, she's dodging the question. Remember when we used to do group flights on Infinite Flight? Man, yes sir, those days, not gonna lie, the landings ended up being pretty funny. Yeah, those tilt controls were tough. What's up, Eliza? Welcome to the stream, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I know, dang it. That's one thing every pilot probably does actually need is marriage advice. I think the best advice you can give a pilot is just don't become a pilot.
Right, heading 310.
Okay, my approach looks weird.
Turning right, heading 310. FIJI 116.
What I had planned to do. I think I might have the wrong approach dialed in. It looks nothing like what I planned for. That looks nothing like what I wanted to do. Let me see. Is there another RNAV that I'm supposed to be selecting? We have the RNAV. We only have 2 RNAVs. There's RNAV 20 and RNAV FIJI. Let me check real quick. Oh, here it is. This is the one I'm supposed to be doing. Via Maki execute. Let's go direct my. Yeah, we're going to NN.
FIJI 116, turn right, heading 295.
I'm good. All right, land lights on. Everything else
right,
is
heading
good.
295. FIJI 116.
What do they farm out here?
Out here, sugarcane is the main crop farmed, but you'll also find rice, taro, and some tropical fruits like pineapples and bananas.
Yeah, like any other tropical place. Pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same thing everywhere else. And what is the name of that river below us?
That river below us is called the Ba River.
Let me know you're ready to copy a number. Oh, I think we're finally slow enough for that Coast Guard helicopter to keep up with us. Man, it is gorgeous. I feel like we need to do like a helicopter flight just on this island. It's actually bigger than I thought. So I thought all these islands would be much smaller. And, you know, kind of like the Bahamas, how the Bahama Islands are really small. I guess because it's so far out in the middle of nowhere on the map, compared to how much ocean's around it, it's kind of hard to scale how large these islands actually are until you actually are flying over them or driving, I guess, in them. Look at those mountains, though. That looks nice. Bush flight would be good too. Does the FIJI Islands have any kind of aviation history?
Absolutely. Fiji has a fascinating aviation history,
116,
including the opening of Nadi International Airport in 1941, which played a key role as an Allied Airways during World War II, and later became the main gateway for international flights to the South Pacific.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Can you repeat all that?
Turning right, heading 285. Cleared for the RNAV runway 20 approach. FIJI 116.
No problem. Fiji water comes from an underground aquifer in the Yakara Valley on Viti Levu, not the ocean, river, or lake. Kiowa Island was settled by people from Tuvalu, who bought it from the Fijian government. Cannibalism ended over a century ago in Fiji, so you're safe on your forest safari.
She's gonna repeat everything.
The international date line runs just east of Fiji, and if we crossed it heading west, we're technically in the future. Fiji has about 900,000 people, produces around 10 million liters of Fiji water a month, and is made up of over 330 islands. One quirky fact, you can stand with 1 foot in today and 1 in yesterday here, thanks to the date line. The big island ahead is Viti Levu, home to Suva, the capital. Popular foods include kokoda, a raw fish dish, and coconut
gonna repeat
milk.
Everything.
People here speak Fijian, English, and Hindi.
This is a summary.
Wildlife includes flying foxes, fruit bats, parrots, and iguanas. The mountains look red because of iron-rich soil. Traditional Fijian huts called buris are found in villages and resorts. Sugarcane, rice, taro, and tropical fruits are farmed here. The river below is the Ba River.
Oh, that was a good summary of everything we talked about today. If you just joined us, You just learned a bunch of facts about the Fijis. Yep, there you go, K-Bones. That's everything you missed. Well, darn, Chris. Fiji has 28 airports. Only 4 of them have paved runways. Oh, wow. Can you tell me about the Fiji aviation history and its importance? That'll be the last one. We'll be landing here in just a little bit. Airport should be off my left.
Fiji's aviation history includes the opening of Nadi International Airport in 1941, which served as a major Allied airbase during World War II, and later became the main gateway for international travel to the South Pacific, making it crucial for both military and commercial aviation in the region.
All right, boys, let's do some aviating. So we want to get down to 5,000 feet by this VOR we're coming up on. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of have some fun. We're already recording. Landing lights are already on. We're kind of just ignoring ATC right now, so we'll have a number to call later. But
contact Nadi Tower on 118.1.
We'll deal with that later. The airport's on my left. We're landing runway 20. Basically gonna overfly the airport, make a left turn around the mountains and come back in for landing. So I'm gonna try my best to get that in best I can. But I think it'd be pretty fun to make this maneuver.
On the RNAV runway 20 approach.
All right, there it is. We're at the November VOR. My controls. Let's do it. Pods off. Alright, let's get the music turned down before I forget. And the game sounds turned up. And let's land at Nadi International. Oh boy, my controls. Don't climb. Alright, here comes our left turn. Let's see if track IR is working too. I need that for this. There we go. Alright, Blue Games, don't kill us. Yeah, so we'll kind of slowly make our descent down. I don't want to go any farther down than 4,000 right now. No ILS on this approach. Probably should have put in my
Nadi ground Seabed 123
other information too.
Clearance IFR flight to Auckland asphalt.
Do flaps 30
on board Seabed 123.
Let's slow down. Auto throttle still on. We'll get nice and slow, like 200, 190 or something like that. Fuel looks good. Alright, I have the field in sight. We are on the opposite side of the runway right now that we want to land on. So right there, that's our runway. That one right there. I think it's that one. Actually, no, I think it's the other one. It's the one going from left to right. So we're actually on. We're actually not on the. Yeah. What runway did he? What runway did he just clear us for?
Runway 20, cleared.
Yeah, 20. Okay, yeah.
BG 1. 16.
Yeah. So by the way, guys, I'm not gonna be able to look at chat too well since I'll be focused on the landing. So give me a few minutes to get on the ground, and we'll catch up then. Until then, definitely put your seatbelts on. Flight attendants, seats for landing. Get my mic in a more comfortable position so I can actually control the yoke.
No, because I was on the runway and I collided with them. Just start 254. I collided with her. 254.
Alright, we are now VFR in a 737 MAX. And we're too low, so let's gain some altitude here. I like the island scenery doesn't look bad. Like the ground imagery is pretty clear. I thought it might be kind of blurry. a lot of places like this tend to be kind of blurry. All right, I'm gonna go drop notch of flaps in. All right, so now we are on the opposite side. So this is the runway we're landing on right here, this one. So we're gonna wrap all the way around, kind of following these mountains in a circle, and land back on the opposite direction. And we're gonna try not to climb too much. That is the plan. You actually can kind of see that here as well on our map. So I do have some guidance, but we mostly visual. Let's just for now try to maintain some altitude. So we'll just stay at 3,500. We're a little low for the approach. Technically, via the RNAV, we're supposed to be at 4,500 at this point, but I'm not showing any terrain at 35, so we're safe. So we'll stay with this. One 190 is the speed right now on MCP. Set out to 2,000. Alright, speed brakes were out, so we'll put those back. Man, I love the Max. Love the Max. So glad they fixed that that issue with it that was killing a lot of people. Nice to have visual of the runway. Nice clear day here in the Fijis. Our tour guide has taken her seat in the jump seat, so we will not be hearing from her for the rest of the flights. I might just, like in the future, like have her on standby, you know what I mean? In the future airline flights, in case I'm flying somewhere I'm unfamiliar with that I want to learn some stuff about. Alright, we're just above flaps 2 speed. And we're basically on a left base. We'll probably drop the gear early, because it's going to be a pretty short approach when we get down there. Let's go ahead and slow down a little bit more. Our final approach speed will be 143. I kind of lost it. So let's go ahead and drop the gear. Auto brake. I'm gonna set it to like max, since we're in a 737 max. That's not how it works, but I'm just saying. I'm also not sure how long this runway is. 25. I got visual of it now. I see it. I got a good eye on it. We're a little wide on the arc approach, but we're okay. Let's go ahead and slow down a bit more and drop into the outer flaps. That's 15, gear down, and 143 on the approach speed. Lights good, engine continuous. We are looking okay. A little high apparently, but stable. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Not like a difficult approach or anything. Just cool. Like, just kind of contouring the mountains on our way in. We gotta hold our altitude here. We do not want to lose any more altitude. We do not want to stall either. Let's go drop a few more flaps here. Alright, that's good. Flap start. Alright, there's our runway. I see it. Alright, what's the wind doing? Alright, wind is off our nose right now, so we're gonna have a crosswind from right to left on landing, so keep that in mind. Everything is auto throttle, I'll take that myself. Alright, I have full control. Let's do it. Drop your landing rate predictions in the chat right now. What do you think we're gonna get here?
$1,000.
Alright, that's good. Last adjustments, we're a little off to the right.
500.
More power.
400.
Oh man, that wind is blowing me. I knew that was gonna happen.
300.
Sync rate.
We're okay.
Approaching runway 20.
We're okay. We're okay.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh yeah. A little rough on the nose gear, but mains came down pretty nice.
084 holding short of 27, ready to go.
Roll out.
2084, wind 290 at 10, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, hello.
Cleared for takeoff, 27, Fiji 2084.
That was fun. What a flight. What a landing. What an airport.
Welcome to Nadi. Taxi to International Terminal Gate, 5 left at your discretion. Stay with me.
And as always, we have the Coast Guard here to welcome us. Alright, is there a turnaround up here somewhere?
Taxi to International Terminal Gate 5L at our discretion. Staying with you. Fiji 116.
I love the spoilers. Alright, there's gotta be, I think it's a turnaround at the end, so we'll back taxi. We got a ways to go. Probably should have used more runway for the landing. I find it a bit squirrely though once the nose came down, but other than that, it was pretty nice. Yep, got a nice turnaround there on the right, so we'll slow down and flip it around. Laps up. Speed brake's gonna come up.
Fiji 2084, contact departure. Good day.
Switching to departure, Fiji 2084.
I don't fly out to airports often that have these little turnaround things, so I think it's kind of cool. At least not in the airliner. You see a lot in GA airports, smaller GA airports.
Approaching runway.
I don't even know how you're doing it, like how you're flying backwards so easy. All right, flip it around. Get the auto brake off. Get the APU on. There we go. And we can taxi pretty fast on the runway. The speed restriction you have on a taxiway is not the same as on the runway. Just don't take off. That was fun. Lone 3. You have so many numbers in your name. I don't know how to say it. What do I call you? Welcome to Fiji. Nadi International. Not naughty, but Nadi. palm trees out there on the left. Man, what a cool flight. So, by the way, in case you guys want to fly the same route or a different route, they do have 787s from FIJI Airways that fly in and out of this airport. So if you want to do like a long haul, you can fly a 787. You could also fly, not quite a long haul. Well, actually it is, I guess, like I think it's like a 6-8 hour flight from Honolulu. You could do as well in the MAX, a real life flight that they fly from, let me go see, is it? I think it's a real life flight from Honolulu to here. I think I looked it up earlier. That would be kind of fun. The NFFN. Let me see, looking it up. Yeah. So they fly directly from Honolulu, FIJI 821. I guess we could turn here. Is this our exit? No, it is not. We're gonna go down there. We go all the way to the end. That's not our parking. Yeah, 8 hour flight. It's an 8 hour flight in a 737 MAX with FIJI Airways from Honolulu to here. IRL. Air Force One speed. Do they go fast like that? Sean, welcome to the stream, man. Says, do I still do pilot's life? I've not made any videos in a while. I said I wanted to do it. I'm starting to second guess that. But either way, I am still actually flying off stream. I'm doing flights for pilot's life. I did a flight, I think it was yesterday. I think I did 1 or 2 legs yesterday. I'm still flying for same airline.
Velocity 25907. Contact departure.
It's definitely how I get my airliner career fix, for sure. I could fly into Pepete.
Runway 20.
Oh, they have A350s as well?
November 119er ready for straight out departure.
Sweet.
November 119er.
This is their airport.
Wind 290 at 10, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. Safe travels.
Pretty nice little airport. NADI, Naughty.
Cleared for takeoff, 27, November 119er.
And, oh, speaking of A350s, they do have A350s. Got one in the hangar right there.
Taxi runway 27 via Alpha Bravo
right,
Hotel.
Off.
101.
The tug is already disconnected.
It's a pretty cool little airport, honestly. Really cool airport. Wow. Look at that. That looks legit. Man, I would not mind flying an A350 out here. What A3? Let me go look up what A350 routes they fly. Where do they fly in from? Where do they go? Welcome home, FIJI Airways. Man, what a, that's so sick. I love stuff like that. I love all the ground clutter on this airport. Hold on, let me get a view over there. There we go. Gotta turn. Alright, we will park. Oh, I think we missed our parking. We'll park here. Oh, there's a marshaller here. Perfect. They were expecting us. Alright, lights are gonna come off then. Yeah, the whole like mouse scroller for clicking things is pretty annoying.
November 119er, contact departure.
Departure for November 119er, good day.
Alright, on the X. Parking brake sets. I will not shut the engine off today because I will watch the replay. And I don't want to have to restart the engine again. So welcome to Naughty International here in the Fiji Islands. That was a pretty cool flight. Pretty cool flight. Really enjoyed that. About 2 hours from November Sierra Foxtrot Sierra. Is that what it is? No, it's November Sierra Foxtrot Alpha to November Foxtrot November. Block time 2 hours 18 minutes. We cruise at 38,000 feet. Let's go ahead and disconnect from all the networks. We'll still be on Microsoft, but everything else we're gonna get off, like say intentions, for example. And we'll complete our flight on Volanta as well. I think our landing rating was a 1 something. It showed like well, it says 185 on Volanta, but it was lower than that on Parallel 42. I can't remember what it said. Like 125 or something like that, I thought. All right, replay time. Oh, the gate already connected. Bro, you guys got me like boxed in. You guys got me boxed in. Alright, and hit play. It's pretty far out that we start the replay, so I'm gonna fast forward like a lot. I think like here is a good spot to start, and I'll watch from my favorite camera, the belly cam. Wait, wrong one. That one. Texas, your Track IR5 just got here tonight, but Microsoft Flight Sim is not picking it up. Restart your sim a couple times, and let me know if that works. If not, then we'll talk. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they don't have 787s, they have A350s. Let me look it up. Looking a bit sketchy right there. Yeah, buddy. Nice save. Nice save. That was almost a bad day right there. Alright, again, today we can actually watch the replay because it's not broken. Oh wow, you flew to Nadi in real life on a 747-400, and then the last time was on the A330. So you go out there pretty often. That's cool. Nadi to San Francisco, or Nadi to LA. Ooh. The Vixen, welcome to the stream. I'm considering it. I said I was gonna do it for sure, but I had some things come up. But I know a lot of you guys have asked about the Pilot's Life series, and I do want to bring it back. I just got to find a time to make the recordings. They call it Nandi. Okay. I like that better than Nadi, because it sounds like something else. Helicopters, yeah, they spawn at the airport. Oh, I missed it. The camera was too low. Sounds so good though. I tried again. I love the livery too, man. Dude, you're all good, Texas. You're all good, man. By the way, TrackIR is known to just like not work sometimes in Microsoft Flight Sim. It's not TrackIR's problem. I think it's Microsoft's problem. But if it doesn't work, usually I just restart the sim and it'll work. I recommend starting TrackIR before you start Microsoft Flight Sim, in most cases, for a better chance. Oh, that's butter right there, guys. Come on. That was butter. That was butter. Alright, next view. I think I'll just do... Should we do a wing view? Maybe behind the wing? Yeah, let's do behind the wing. I had to do the spoilers manually because I guess I didn't record the spoilers. I think we should go ahead and get to the good part. I want to watch from the outside. Not that view. That view. Yeah, buddy. All right, and next. For my last trick, I'm gonna do a flyby. And play. Actually, that's too far behind. That's too far. Right there's pretty good. There we go. All right, and flyby cam. Woohoo! And there it is, chat. Butter served in the Fiji Islands. Don Juan, thank you very much, my friend, for hanging out and joining us today. Gold Blaster, Captain Shark, Texas, the Lone Seraphine, Thomas Godfrey, the Vixen, Peachy Voyage, K-Bones, Sheer Insane. I just saw you. I didn't see you sneak in here. What's up, man? If you're still here, good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and the kids and the family are good out there, man. Thanks for coming through and showing some love. Hope you're having a good night. T-Man Army, thank you as well. I missed your chat as well. Sorry for all the chats I missed. You probably jumped in while I was flying by hand, so I missed it. I do apologize for anybody I missed in the chat. Kelly Thompson, thank you again for hanging out with us all the way from South Africa. Oh, I'm just noticed that we're upside down. I'm gonna leave you guys with one last view that I think is gonna be really cool to watch. If you don't want to watch it, I'm gonna watch it. I want to watch the entire approach from maybe here. Actually, no, because it's gonna be yelling at us the whole time. I think. Think about like a cockpit camera, like a GoPro, like realistic GoPro cam. Ooh, that might be cool. I kind of like that one. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna do that. So I'll leave you guys with this last view. Thank you guys so much again for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. Again, we'll be back live probably Friday. Not sure what we're gonna fly or where we're gonna fly it. No matter what, hopefully I'll see you there though. Until next time, remember you have 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. See ya.
Airspeed low.